So early on in this section, when we talked about and introduced the idea of a summary statement or an objective statement, we talked about the concept of IDC. And we opened Pandora's box a little bit about how personal and professional IDC are super related in the importance of having a personal brand or a personal identity really well defined. We're going to dive deeper into that a little bit as we talk about long-term career goals and at what our cause is of being on the planet and how our career plays into that. Okay, so let's dive right in. So connecting your personal IDC and your professional IDC, your professional story and your personal story, seeing those as similar, in fact, almost the same, but just at deeper levels, is the key to a successful life. Your course can change and zigzag through life, and it will. One of the things that I found so frequently as a stumbling block to young adults as they either finish with a graduate degree or 2 or 3 steps into their career was a little bit of frustration. For those that are just coming out of school, it was more along the lines of a terror, or did I choose the right major? Did I choose the right direction? Am I actually going to get a job in my field? Let me just set some of those fears, just tamp those down a little bit. It's okay. What's actually going to happen in the most but the rarest cases is you're going to zigzag. There's going to be a goal that you place out there, and the idea is point A to point B, I'm going to get there with the shortest line. And that almost never happens because life intervenes. And you might get a job offer that's just off course or way off course over the left here. That's okay. Go with that, because just like a skier going down a hill, it would be crazy for them to start at point A and go straight down the hill to point B. Now, I know there's some of you out there that love skiing and the adrenaline junkies that do just that. But I'm telling you, there are obstacles in the way: moguls, trees, other skiers, snowcats, snowmobiles, the first aid team, the slalom line, whatever it happens to be, there's going to be obstacles that you're going to have to circumnavigate. And so if you realize right from the beginning, as you look at your career, there's going to be zigs and zags. You're going to be crossing that center line from time to time. There's going to be relationship. There is going to be an opportunity for a sabbatical. You might get laid off. There's going to be things that show up, raising a family, might be an accident. It might be, who knows, something like a worldwide pandemic and working from home that nobody saw coming. So if you can manage change and anticipate that and see that as stepping stones toward what your eventual goal is, in fact, you might even change your eventual goal and find yourself in a career that's better than you thought. That was certainly my case. Just be okay with that and don't let it shut you down as you move on the path toward what you really want. If you don't have a goal and you are zigzagging, you are actually wasting your time, and you don't know where you're going. And so that zigzag is going to really cause and increase your frustration. So don't skip this part. Define a goal, define your cause, ask yourself what it is, ask those who you trust. If you believe in a higher power, draw from that. If you don't, go someplace where there's a tall hill or a mountain and go ask the tall hill or a mountain. It might be surprising to you that it will speak back. You will feel something. Something will show up in your cause. So presenting yourself in a story that has context, that has a basis in what your cause is and what your goal is going to serve you so well. It's a combination of personal and professional aspirations. So go get creative. If you run out of ideas, you have my permission to make stuff up. That can also be a great source of creativity as you just experiment with different directions as you consider your future. With that as a background, placing your order. As you consider all the personal and professional causes that you want, we want you to show up in your resume creating a request to further yourself down that path. But just consider what it might be for you. For instance, if it was for me, I might say, I might be an IT professional, and I eventually want to get into leadership worldwide. So it might be something along the lines of, I seek to increase my skills and goals and expose myself to different organizations in the company so that I can reach a worldwide audience about the value of IT in our daily lives, or the value of technology as it grows in our daily lives. So I actually state part of my cause as part of my job description, the thing that I'm looking for and how I want to contribute.